Glenn, it's nice to see you again because I've talked to you for Always Sunny, AP Bio, and Velma. So it's like anytime I see your name on something, I was like, sure. So much to the fact that I didn't see the trailer. I only saw the title of the movie. The poster I actually just watched this morning to place it in my background.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, so you haven't seen the movie yet?
No, I saw the movie. I did see the movie though.
Oh, you did see it. Okay.
I pushed everything else aside and to have a fresh take on everything. And Jay, man, I'm a big fan of yours as well. It's a first time for me, so stoked to be talking to both of you.
Thanks,
so,
man.
Glenn, I wanted to start with you. So how was it playing this guy, real life person? I've always known you to be this sweet guy. Here, this guy is unlikable, and there's a lot of hubris to him.
Yeah, I think it was really fun. I think you have to have a tremendous amount of hubris, or at least to be perceived as someone with a tremendous amount of hubris, in order to pull something off that can shift the entire culture in the way that the Blackberry device did. You have to have a really strong belief in yourself that borders on narcissism in order to push through the obstacles that are put in your path to really change the world in the way that very few people can. I mean, for all of Jim's faults, I like to think that we can really kind of get behind him in this movie because we see him fighting through the kinds of obstacles that are put in all of our paths whenever anybody has an original take on anything. And I think there's something very relatable about that, and something, it's really fun. There's a certain amount of wish fulfillment that you get to watching somebody, really go for it and just swipe aside all the things that get in his way. It was super fun to play Jim.
Jade, how about for you? I mean, this guy, he's more like the tech guy that understands. So like, reading the script, I was wondering like how your research was, or talking to Matt about everything, trying to understand, because the way that you do it, I know there's directing as well too, but it's also your acting in the film was great. Like I was like a dumb guy like me. I was like, oh yeah, I understand exactly what's going on because Jay's delivering it so well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I don't know any of the I was saying. That is all just because of Matt. Like, I was like, he, to his credit, like because he's not a tech guy either, but he knew that to tell this in a kind of meaningful and truthful way, he had to have a good like working knowledge of some of these concepts. He told me early on that I didn't need to, which was like, maybe I probably should have, but I just I trusted that he would tell me if I sounded like an idiot or not. And like even in the board meeting where I'm explaining the kind of fundamentals that Jim can't explain, like that day I had to have Matt explain to me like 50 times what I'm drawing and what everything is. And so I remember being like, okay, so it's like 3 pieces. Something starts here and then goes to that, and then I do a third thing, and then I'll just say the words you wrote, and those things in concert will seem like I know a thing. Done. And so it was so yeah, it is like I don't know, I still don't know what any of it is.
Well, because of Mike's personality, you can fumfer through it to a degree, right? I mean,
yes,
it's like Mike himself, he knew all those things, but his presentational style was not exactly polished.
Correct. which it really, as someone who is like doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about and will put in a lot of ellipses as I try to remember the next thing, it ends up seeming like a performance choice.
Jay is not giving himself enough credit. I'm blown away by how like incredibly intelligent and well-read this man. Do you realize that? I feel like you could be a history teacher, certainly the history of like war. I mean, this guy knows more history than the average history professor. It's crazy, man. So
very nice.
Don't believe him at all when he tries to play stupid. The guy's like one of the smartest guys I've ever met.
Very nice, Glenn.
Hey, well, I got to tell you guys are both brilliant in this. And the next time I get to see you guys, because I've run out of time, I'm definitely going to ask you about the hair.
Yeah. Yeah,
absolutely.
He had the heavy one. He shaved the middle of his goddamn head every day. That's not a bald cap. He shaved his head.
Yeah,
anyway.
Shaved it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's bold. That's bold.
Blackberry is now playing in theaters.